Hey kitty cat. So my battery's not as good as I thought, so I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get this all done right now. Not that you'll notice when you watch it, but you know. Also, my eyes are just really weird. We're about to have a huge snowstorm here, so yay. So there's this makeup tag that my friend Steph did last month, and I want to do it now. And it is the if I have my own makeup brand tag. So that's what we're going to do today. And the first question is, what would your pricing be like? Pricing would be drugstore to middle, somewhere within that range. Really, guys? All the cats are going nuts. I don't know why. I think in this room we keep like special food for one of our cats that can only eat this special kind of food. So this is where the room she eats in. But the other cats try to eat her food because I guess they think it's tasty, which is funny because she really wants to go eat their food. Which is cheaper, but she apparently thinks it's tasty. So, whatever. Anyways, yeah, they're all like going nuts back here. So, back to what I was saying. So yeah, we keep it like drugstore pricing to the middle, somewhere within that range. I would, because I don't want it to be so cheap that the makeup itself would be cheap. Although there are drugstore companies that seem to manage having really nice makeup and still keeping the price down. But I think that might be more difficult to do. So the next question would be, what would the theme aesthetic be? Edgy, food themed, girly. Oh, that's so hard for me because I want to do so many different things. I think I tried to keep it kind of edgy, but I might do some food stuff too because it definitely wouldn't be like super girly. But I like edgy stuff that's also girly at the same time, if that's understandable. So that's probably the range I'd be going in when it comes to like how things look. I do like a lot of I like bright colors, but I also like black. So it'll probably be a mixture of black with like bright colors when it came to like packaging and stuff like that, and the theme of the makeup company itself. What would your color scheme? Oh, that's what I just said. Oh, but they asked what the aesthetic would be. I would say it would be kind of all those things mixed into one, like edgy, but a little bit girly, but like a girly edgy, and maybe, yeah, that's what I'll say. Girly edgy. So, and yeah, what would your color scheme packaging be like? I kind of explained that already with colors. Bright colors, but yet with black as well. So a black with a mixture of like bright colors. Probably red, because red is my favorite color. So a lot of the packaging would probably be black and red. If you had to compare yourself to an existing brand, who would it be? I have no idea. I would want to say Kat Von D because I think her packaging is really great, but I don't like, I don't really buy any of her makeup that much. But like I said in my last video, like I'm not really caring about that stuff anymore. And if you want to know my opinions on that and about, then you can go look at that last video. But I say when it comes to like the comparisons on the makeup itself or the packaging, it would definitely probably be something like her or Urban Decay. I think also would be kind of like something that I could see, because you know Urban Decay has kind of like that edgy sort of look to them. I think that's basically what I would be. And if you're going just like brands that aren't makeup, I would say like Hot Topic kind of things. Like there's dark and bright colors, you know what I mean? Like, anyways. How often would you release products? Well, not as often as ColourPop. We'll just say that. I'm not sure. I wouldn't want it to be never, you know, because some companies, it's like they never release anything new, and it's just like, but I would, so I want to do it often, but not as often. Like, I don't want stuff coming out every week. I probably would do it seasonally, you know, like a fall and then winter and spring and summer. I would probably release stuff like that eventually. What do you want to be known for? Highlight, eyeshadows, brushes, etc. I don't know. That's kind of hard because I like everything. I guess I'd want to be known for like really cool eyeshadow palettes and really nice highlights more than anything. Although I do love lippies too, but I think really nice highlights and a really nice like eyeshadow palettes. Eyeshadow palettes that are interesting is what I want to be known for too. Like not boring ones. What would your #1 eyeshadow palette launch look like? This one is something that if I was really to go into it, it would take a lot of time. It would definitely have some bright colors and some dark colors in it. So it would be a mixture of like, I'm gonna get out some stuff here to show you. It would be a mixture. No, that those aren't colorful enough. Trying to figure this out here. Here it is. This is the palette that I want to get out. It would be a mixture of like really bright colors like this and some dark colors for making like some smoky eyes, and then you could have like, you know, those bright colors there pop. That's what I'd be trying to do. Okay, this is not fitting in there right. I can't wait to declutter that drawer. It's really, there's just too much. I am gonna have to get a second drawer for palettes though, I'm pretty sure. It's just not enough anymore. So yeah, it would have some like really dark colors for making like a nice smoky eye, but then some bright colors to give it some pop. That would be my thing. Your dream collab, celeb or influencer, and why? I don't know. I'm so like done with like adoring like big beauty influencers. That's what I'm gonna say. I know what I'm gonna say. Smaller ones. I would love to do a collab with like Cotton Cody Tolley, I think is how you say her channel. I'm not sure. But I'll put a link for her down below. Or Spookylips, fathips. Like people who I know are kind of more edgy, kind of do more interesting stuff, like what I was saying, like dark colors and bright colors. Like they're more interesting. Not your basic influencer. And I'm not gonna name any because I'm not gonna be like that person that's saying that anybody's basic. But I think you know what I mean. Like a lot of makeup gurus, influencers, whatever you want to call them, a lot of them all do a lot of the same stuff. And I want people that are, you know, more interesting. So, and I don't think there's a lot of big ones that are that, you know, but I think that's a thing. I think that we're starting to turn to more interesting beauty influencers and seeing them grow a lot because we want more than just the basic thing. You know, we want more than that. And I think that that's what we would be collabing. You know, that's the kind of person I would want to collab with. Um, how would you handle a scandal? Oh, you know, there is somebody that's big that I would be very interested in collabing with. Candy Johnson. Like, because she is a sweetheart. She's a darling person, and she loves to use color, and I think that she would be cool to do a collab with. So there you go. And she's definitely not boring. Okay. How would you handle a scandal? If something happened, I would be as transparent as I possibly could from the very beginning. I would be like, wow, sorry. I would apologize immediately. I would find out what the heck was going on, and I would try to take care of it as quickly as possible, and the whole time letting you know what is going on and how we're going to take care of it. Anybody who wanted their money back, I would make sure that they would get their money back. I would not screw around with that. Like, if it was a situation where the makeup itself was like had stuff in it, you know, that wasn't supposed to be there, if they all came broken, things like that, I would definitely be like, okay, we're gonna fix this. I would probably ask for pictures of the product though, just because I know that there are people out there that try to scam companies to get a second palette or a second lipstick or whatever, you know, which is so uncool, especially if it's a small company that's starting out. But I know it happens, so I would have to be like, I do need picture proof of, you know, the situation. Unless, of course, there were a lot of people complaining about it, then I'd still want pictures. Because some people might try to take advantage of that too. It sucks. People sometimes, man. Anyways, how would you distribute PR? Ooh. I would want to distribute PR to up and coming people on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. That's not to say that I wouldn't send PR to some celebrities or something too, but I think when I first start off especially, I would want to go with smaller ones, and then I would always want to go with smaller ones with some bigger ones mixed in. You really need a mix of people, in my opinion. I think it stinks how PR seems to only go to people that probably don't need it. Like big celebrities or YouTubers who definitely have the money to buy that stuff themselves. I realize that PR is to get them to show your product, but it's just like, I wouldn't send like everything to somebody who could buy it. I'd send them a few like small things from it. I mean, I just think that's ridiculous. They can go buy that stuff. Like, you know? But I'd say like a mixture, because yes, you do need some bigger influencers to be showing off your product. But I want to make sure some smaller ones are getting the product too. And not just people that can do makeup really well, not just makeup artists, but also people that just love makeup. I want to give it to people that I can truly see really loves makeup. Like, loves it, is passionate about it. They don't have to be great at it, just passionate about it. Just really loving it. Like, if I see that, I'd want to give them the PR. Because a lot of makeup companies, when they're looking for influencers, they're always like, send me your makeup looks. You know, because we only want to give it to like people who are up-and-coming makeup artists. There are other people that show off makeup, that talk about makeup, that aren't makeup artists, and they deserve PR too. Just, of course, I might be biased on that, because I'm not a makeup artist. Send to bigger YouTubers if they've... I'm a little confused. It looks like the answer to the question was there. Yeah. Would you rather be sold in Ulta or Sephora? Ulta. Sephora, I think, is a crappy company. Ulta has a better point system even now. I know they've changed it a little bit recently, but even now they still have a better point system. I like their stores better. They don't annoy me. They don't treat you like you're garbage. I've been in Sephora's where I've been treated like garbage, like I don't belong there. It's really rude. It's like going into a store where they only have clothes for skinny people and they're rude to you because you're fat. Like I couldn't be buying clothes for somebody else. You know, it's ridiculous. So anyway, sorry about the sniffle there. I'm still a little sick. So that's it. That was all the questions. I hope you enjoyed this tag. I have so many videos that I want to do that I've lined up, but it's just, I don't have the, like, it's like, oh my God, I'd have to put up a video a day, and I don't think I could do that. But we'll see what happens in the future here. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. Please share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and all that jazz. And remember to be kind, even when life isn't going your way. Bye-bye, kitty cats.